I'm Dr. Christopher Garten, and I've joined HMU Medical Center as a general surgeon. A general surgeon performs most of the common surgical procedures you may need at some point in your life. HMU has a Da Vinci robotic system which allows me and our OB-GYN, Dr. Kelly Anderson, to perform minimally invasive procedures that allow for greater precision, less postoperative pain, and less risk of complications. I look forward to serving the general surgical needs of our community here at HMU Medical Center.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatburn Avenue in Harlan.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Family, service, community. At SCSB, we put our values front and center in everything we do. That means offering incentives and education to help young people start strong financial habits early, supporting our local ag producers and small businesses with the financing they need to succeed, and giving help where and when the community needs it, because we want you to know that we're there for you when you need it. Start your financial future with SCSB, your financial partner for every stage of life.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House. Cyclone Seed and Chemical is your one-stop shop for all your agronomy inputs. Whether it's seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, or custom application, the staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today.
At the Harlan Community School District Foundation, our mission is clear: to enhance Cyclone success in school and in life. Guided by our vision of becoming the destination for a community of champions, we're building a legacy of excellence, connection, and opportunity.
This year, we've celebrated incredible progress. We awarded teacher classroom grants to 25 educators, equipping them to innovate and inspire in their classrooms. Every PK through 12 classroom now features clear-touch interactive boards, bringing learning to life through technology. We partnered to share the cost of the Fall 2025 district publication, reaching over 5,000 households with stories of student success. Community generosity helped fund an elementary playground donation and Camp Invention Scholarship for 4 students.
Our growing alumni association and communication initiative expanded website and social media presence in collaboration with the Community Foundation of Western Iowa are connecting Cyclones everywhere and strengthening our future. Through endowment growth, community and alumni engagement, and clear, consistent messaging, we're building a sustainable system that will outlive any one group of leaders.
Together, we're not just supporting today's students, we're creating the destination for tomorrow's champions. Thank you.
But our work isn't finished. The success of the Harlan Community Foundation rests on the generosity of people who believe in the power of a Cyclone education.
Whether you give your time, your expertise, or your financial support, you are investing in the champions of tomorrow. Join us. Together, we are building a legacy.
Programming on HLTV Channel 15 has been brought to you by Pizza Ranch in Harlan, Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan,
Hamilton Financial Services, Fairway in Harlan, Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
HMU Medical Center, committed to you, committed to our community.
HMU Medical Center, physical therapy and rehab services.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Patriots Choice Contracting, Harlan, Iowa, building for future generations.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor, skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
You've worked hard to achieve success. You deserve a financial advisor that works as hard for you. At Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, we have the qualifications and the experience to help navigate your complex financial needs. Whether it's investment management, tax strategies, or legacy planning, we can work with you to help grow and preserve what you've worked so hard to achieve. Contact Dylan Hamilton today at 712-784-5500.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at HMU Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. HMU Physical Therapy. Game on.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
I'm Dr. Christopher Garten, and I've joined HMU Medical Center as a general surgeon. A general surgeon performs most of the common surgical procedures you may need at some point in your life. HMU has a Da Vinci robotic system which allows me and our OB-GYN, Dr. Kelly Anderson, to perform minimally invasive procedures that allow for greater precision, less postoperative pain, and less risk of complications. I look forward to serving the general surgical needs of our community here at HMU Medical Center.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatburn Avenue in Harlan.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Family, service, community. At SCSB, we put our values front and center in everything we do. That means offering incentives and education to help young people start strong financial habits early, supporting our local ag producers and small businesses with the financing they need to succeed, and giving help where and when the community needs it, because we want you to know that we're there for you when you need it. Start your financial future with SCSB, your financial partner for every stage of life.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House. Cyclone Seed and Chemical is your one-stop shop for all your agronomy inputs. Whether it's seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, or custom application, the staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsor.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Harlan Municipal Utilities Board of Trustees meeting. Today's Thursday, February 26, 2026, and it's 4 p.m. I'd like to call the meeting to order. So, okay. Number 2, approval of the agenda, conflict of interest.
So moved.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Michelle, aye.
Lukey, aye. You want to start with them? Kim?
Yeah, why don't we all, when we do for the next roll calls, I'll just name your names off and then you guys can say yes, say aye. It'll go better since you have 2 of you online.
Okay, number 3, approval of consent agenda. All items listed under the consent agenda will be enacted by one motion with a roll call vote. There will be no separate discussions of these items unless a request is made prior to the time the board votes on the motion. Consent agenda items may include non-controversial subjects.
I approve the consent agenda.
Do I have a second?
Second.
I'll give that to Al. Roll call, Al,
Hickus, aye.
Kevin,
Aye.
Jenny,
Aye.
Michelle.
Aye. Number 4, Bill Lindy from Clayton Energy is here to discuss natural gas prepay options and bringing to the board for approval at the March 26, 2026 meeting.
All right, well, thanks for having me here today. I think you all know me, I've been here a few times. I came here to visit with you guys about an opportunity to belong to a program that we started back in 2019. It's called a natural gas prepay, but what it really is it's a natural gas discount program to municipalities. And this program has been around since 2001. I knew about it probably in 2003 or 4. I worked real hard trying to figure out how the program works because it kind of sounds too good to be true. And in 2008, we made a run at it. We worked with Lehman Brothers as an investment bank. And the way the program works, the difference between taxable interest rates and tax-exempt interest rates, the value extracted between those, investment banks found the ability through legislation to borrow money, bond for money, I should say, and use the municipal's tax-exempt ability, and the value between taxable and tax-exempt, the value extracted is shared between the municipalities and the investment bank. And what we were able to do is put together a big group of people back in 2008, and we tried to do a prepay, and we got signed up with Lehman Brothers. And as you know, the housing crisis in 2008 took down Lehman Brothers, and they were a 158-year-old firm. We didn't think that would happen, but it did. And the reason I'm telling you that story is we were all signed up, meaning my entire group of Iowa municipalities, about all of them. And when Lehman Brothers went broke, the whole thing just goes away, and there's no liability to the municipalities at all. You basically have a gas contract to buy gas from Goldman Sachs in this situation, and they have a supplier, and you get a discount on the portion of gas that you buy through this program. So it kind of died off for a few years after 2008. In 2017, it started picking up again. So I got to work again on that program, and we put it together again, and this time we chose Goldman Sachs to be the investment bank. And Jeremy Carroll, I asked him to be here today from Manning. He is on the PIFA board. It's called PIFA, and he's been in this program since 2019. So there were 84 municipalities in this program that we recruited and put together in 2019. We have 83 left because the city of Lorimore, Iowa, sold their gas system a few years ago, so they're out of the program. But we have 83 entities in this program since 2019. It's worked flawlessly. We saved this entire group about $2.2 million a year through this program, and there is no debt to the cities. The bonds are guaranteed by the investment bank. It's pretty much just a situation where you're able to receive natural gas volumes that are in the program at a discount to the market. Investor-owned utilities cannot be a part of this program. You have to be a municipal to participate in this. These have been going on about, I don't know how many municipals, but I would say the lion's share of them across the country are in programs like this. The city of Harlan would look to save about $100,000 a year through this program. And like I said, we've been running since 2019. Jeremy, again, he's a board member of PIFA, and we are adding 20 new utilities to this program, so we will go from 83 to 103. That's if you decide to participate. I've never had a municipality say no, because it's pretty much a gift of money every year to the customer. But we are putting that together, and we worked with the other 83. Originally, it was a 30-year transaction, and then you have put bonds that make up the 30 years. We did a 7-year bond on the pricing, so we had 23 left. But we worked with the existing 83 that we have to expand it back to 30 years, so we can include people like Harlan, Traeger got in, and the other 18 entities that are getting into our program. So it's legislation that was passed years ago that allowed this opportunity, and it's a situation where if you get into the program and something goes wrong with the program, you're just back to what we're doing today. I run the whole thing. I'm the manager of the PIFA program. So of 100% of your gas stream, like 70% of the supply would come through this, and you'd get a discount on that, and the other 30% we'd be doing what we're doing today. So nothing changes on your end other than you'll get a PIFA invoice that we put out, and you get a Clayton invoice just like you're doing today. You just get a discount on the PIFA part of the program. And this program, like I said, I could sit here and get in the weeds and talk a long time about it, but I just wanted to go over the basic points of the program, and then ask you if you had any questions about anything.
I was on the call when you called in.
Yeah, you and Kevin
Oh.
were.
Yeah.
Okay.
and No, I was all for it.
It's a wonderful program. Gas utilities have been doing it for years, and it's so successful that power companies are doing it right now. It's becoming natural gas prepays to get that discount for municipalities again. I know a lot of my customers are in the Missouri River Basin Power Group out of Sioux Falls, and I know they're doing one on the power side, and others are as well. So it's a really successful program, a great benefit to municipalities that investor owns cannot be a part of.
Can I ask you a question?
You bet.
So you mentioned about bonding and stuff. So is there any interest rate risk fluctuation or credit default risk and all that?
No, there's no interest rate because we will secure the spread between the taxable and the tax exempt when we price the put bond. Like we had a 7-year deal, it was fixed at a discount. So every 5 to 7 to 10 years, we'll be renewing that discount again, and then it's fixed for that term. So, and there is no debt to the cities. There is no debt to the city at all. There's just, all the bonds are secured and guaranteed by the investment bank. So the municipal is just a net benefit to this program. The worst thing that could happen is Lehman Brothers would go broke and we go back to doing what we're doing right now. Does that answer your question? Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing, Jarvis. I mean, early on, we kind of asked ourselves too. It almost sounds too good to be true, but
yeah,
like I said, they've been doing it for how many years already, and the success is there.
Yeah, we've been doing it since 2019. Jeremy's been in it also since then. Everybody has that's in our group. And every MMBTU gets delivered. Everything has worked flawlessly. And like I said, the group of 83 has saved $2.2 million a year through this program.
And if I remember right, too...
Yeah, Al has a question.
Oh, sorry.
Do you get a commission, or how do you operate on this?
No, I'm the manager of it, and there is an administrative fee that the group has so we can pay, because we have to do audits, and we have a lot of items like that have to be covered through the prepay. So there's a cost to manage that, but because we have ongoing costs, we have to pay Moody's, rating agencies, there's annual audits from them, but that fee for that is, last time we got a 35-cent discount, 5 cents goes to pay for all the costs, and the municipality gets a net 30-cent discount through that.
And to keep in mind, we have local representation. Allers and Cooney is one of the leaders of it, John Bunn, and it's ongoing. This is not a one and done like a city bond. historically, right, you go out, you bond your road, you get your money, you move forward with your payments, and that index is spread out over the length of time that you take on the debt service. This is much different with ongoing annual and quarterly maintenance, and then the board works with Clayton to oversee that, and so there are ongoing expenses. Like Bill said, it's built into the pricing, so you don't see a fluctuation in your expense.
So that was Jeremy Carroll for your information, Al.
Thank you. Thanks, Jeremy. That's a good explanation.
From the user side, right?
Yeah.
Are your audits available for the municipalities and stuff to review those?
What's that?
Your audits.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We have a PIFA audit that is done every year. It's done by BKD, and it's 4 of us today. I guess they changed their name, but we have that done every year. You bet.
And just to introduce Bill, Jarvis is our city administrator.
Oh, great. Oh, nice to meet you, Jarvis.
Bill, this is Kevin Lookie. I'm on the phone. We had talked earlier with Michelle maybe a few weeks ago. Maybe just a couple questions. One, what's the term of the contract lengthwise that you'd be looking for us to execute against? And I guess the second question is, it sounds like rates were locked in maybe 7 years through the bonding process. And I think I understood you to be, this is like 30 years or whatever. But is there a risk as interest rates, go real low or real high that the benefit would change to us? Thanks for the response.
Sure. No, those are good questions. The structure is a 30-year amortization, and you have put bonds in between those 30 years to set your discount rate. So we started back in 19, and it's a 30-year transaction, and we got a 7-year put bond at a fixed discount rate net to the municipality of 30 cents for that 7 years, and that is locked in for that term. And then when we reprice the bonds for the next term, it will be at whatever the spread is between taxable and tax exempt at that time, times the value of the gas volume in the program, and that's how the discount is determined. But you will have a discount rate that is fixed for the term of the put bond, and it will not change.
And you fluctuate that every 7 years, is that right?
Yeah, they used to be 4 to 6 years, and when we did ours, we were kind of one of the first 7-year put bonds. Now they're doing them anywhere from 6 to 10 years. So when we look at repricing this with the board, it depends on what the best value is. We'll discuss it as a board. The board is made up of Iowa municipalities, and we'll decide if you can get a 7-year discount at, say, 35 cents, but get a 10-year deal for 34 cents, then the board and I will decide what the best opportunity is for everybody, because we obviously want to get the longer discount that we can get, but we also want to get the highest discount that we can get. So we'll make that decision on the day that the bonds are priced.
Bill,
I want to make sure I answered his questions first on was that Kevin you said?
Yeah, you did great, Bill.
Okay,
thanks.
You bet, thank you.
What percentage volume do we do the prepay on?
You can do whatever you want. There's no requirement on percentage. Most parties are at 70% of their 5-year average.
Okay.
And the reason we do that is 90% of your gas needs to be used by a tax-exempt entity in the program. And I want to make sure that if you have a warm year, that you can still use the gas, because if we ever get audited by the IRS, and we haven't, but we run a really clean program, we keep track of all volumes, document everything, but you can only do up to, I believe, maybe 90% of your 5-year look back. So that's why we ask you for your EIA 176s, so that we have proof of the volume that you use the last 5 years, and we look at those, and then we take we take a 70% of that 5-year average, and that kind of determines your volume.
Okay.
You don't have to do that volume. You can do whatever volume you want, The reason we have to have those EA 176s is because years ago, I think people looked at these opportunities as profit centers. And instead of doing 70% of your load, they did 300% of their load so that they could use it as a profit center, and people caught on to that pretty quick. So.
Any more questions?
And just so you know, the way it works is the month of March, we're collecting all of the resolutions to do the program. And so we have 103 communities that are likely to be in this. So at some point, if you guys decide to do this, we'll send you the resolution. And again, this is all through Allers and Cooney, the bond council in Des Moines. We run this all through them. And I use them because a lot of the entities in Iowa use Allers and Cooney. And so I thought they'd be good. But they're the ones that generate the resolutions. They distribute them to us. We'll get them to you for a signature on the resolution. That's the order of how that works. And that'll be at your next meeting, whenever that,
March 26th.
March 26th.
Yeah, okay, we're just trying to collect them in March and try to go to, yeah, okay.
So basically, yeah, we're wanting, I guess, the go-ahead from the board, so at least they can start the paperwork end of it through Allers and Cooney.
Can we get,
I would move to move forward with Clayton Energy to do the prepay option and give them permission to get the paperwork started for March.
Can I inject one thing? I just want to say that you're going to do it with PFA. And PFA
okay.
is Public Energy Finance Authority is what it stands for, but that is the entity that is doing the prepay. All I am is the manager of it because they're all my customers, but I want to make sure that wording is right on that.
So I move that we move forward with PFA to get the natural gas prepay option paperwork to the board in March.
Do I have a second?
Second from Lukey.
Roll call, Akis?
Aye.
Lukey?
Aye.
Barnett?
Aye.
Erickson?
aye.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Bill. Okay, moving on, number 5, approve amendment to master service agreement for internet transport from Wind Technology for $1,800 per month to replace current transport from Zayo for $3,000 per month.
Yeah, so
Changes
basically,
to state of Iowa.
yep, so basically, if you remember, this was discussed at the January board meeting. I guess it was, we had an approval to go ahead with the master service agreement pending legal review. And in that review, it was recommended to change the venue from Wisconsin, Iowa. So basically, with this is an amendment, we got an amendment that covers that change with the venue. So it's kind of, we're kind of bringing it back for approval.
I approve the amendment to the the master service agreement for internet transport from Wind Technology for $1,800 a month.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, Akis?
Aye.
Lukey?
Aye.
Barnett?
Aye.
Erickson?
Aye. Okay, receive and file revised 2026-2027 budget.
That's another one there. We did go through the whole approval process last meeting, but this is a corrected budget because we did have, there were entered some 25, 26 numbers, and then some were the current 26, 27 numbers. So Kurt went back through, got everything revised, got the numbers where everything was discussed. And there was one question, I guess, on that too, if you had seen under kind of the combined stats, under the combined stats dash HMU Board, the top title does say end of year June 30, 2027, but there is right above the columns Kurt had on there 6/30 of 2026. So basically that's a typo. I mean, if you did notice that, but we'll get him to correct that before that moves on to the city. Because every other one of those tabs under that combined info all showed the correct heading for June 30 of 27, or year ending.
Okay, I approve to receive and file the revised 2026-27 budget with the typo included as a change.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a second?
Second from Lukey.
Roll call, Acus?
Aye.
Lukey?
Aye.
Barnett?
Aye.
Erickson?
Aye. Number 7, approve the standards of apprenticeship through Iowa Association of Municipal Utilities.
Okay, I'll go through this, and I guess Colburn can correct me if I'm wrong, but this includes a revised standard to allow journeyman linemen. Right now it's set up that the journeyman lineman, it's a ratio 1-to-1. They can only have one apprentice under them. So this change, or this revision now, is going to allow each journeyman lineman to supervise and train 2 apprentices at one time, with the caveat that the first apprentice must have completed all Module C requirements, and then also have a minimum of 5,250 on-the-job training hours completed before they can take on that second apprentice. But it's, I mean, very helpful as far as kind of the situation. Like I said, I know we've got the 3 linemen, they're journeymen that we have now, you know, granted they're not going to retire tomorrow, but I mean, every year they're getting closer and closer to retirement, so we got to keep cycling in those apprentices so we don't end up the way we were kind of when I first started here. You know, we had 2 journeyman linemen that were sharing on call, you know, every other week, and so just trying to stay out of that. So this would be real good for us to kind of hopefully rotate in some more apprentices to get more people trained. Mm-hmm.
Question?
Yes.
Yes, Al?
Do we have any apprentices right now?
3.
Yes, we have 3 right now, 1 under each journeyman.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
A question from me, Joe. This is Kevin. Is this, you know, I guess the state of Iowa regulates this or something like that, and making sure that we're following sort of all the rules or laws that would pertain to this? Any comments?
Yeah, basically that's, the program is through the Iowa Association of Municipal Utilities, who we're a member of. I mean, so I think there is other programs out there, right, Colburn? But this is the one that we've always kind of worked with, as far as I'm aware of in the past.
And they're the ones that are in charge of our safety programs and stuff like that as well. And all of our, they run our gas program. I don't know if Donald does much to the water with them, but our gas and electric both utilize IMU programs for the electric and the gas.
So will you?
Okay, thank you.
Will you actively look for 3 more since you have the opportunity, or
Probably
you
not.
wait till
We
you
have-
hire? You need.
We have 2 guys that are in the, past the Module C with the hours, but I'm not gonna rush out, and I'd like to see another one of them get their journeyman card.
Okay.
And then, you know, possibly look into hiring another one.
Okay.
Because it's a 4-year program. So it's not, and I'm guessing, this is just speculation, that, you know, the utilities are, we're in good shape right now, but there's a lot of them that we just went to at the class that they're short on linemen. And I think this is just to help progress to get more linemen trained and ready to go.
Yep, okay.
Because that workforce is older.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, Jenny, I mean, this is good for us, but chances are this time around, I mean, if things work out, a couple of them get their journey card, we might not have to double them up.
Yeah,
but-
no, okay, but it gives you opportunity
Yeah,
if you need to.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Okay. I approve the standards of apprenticeship through the Iowa Association of Municipal Utilities.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, Acus,
Aye.
Lukey,
Aye.
Barnett,
Aye.
Erickson.
Aye. Number 8, lease agreement for Iowa Communications Network and Harlan Library for a time period July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2031.
Basically, this is just a lease of a dark fiber between the library and high school. I mean, it's just a renewal. That thing's been in place for, I don't know how long, but it's just, like I said, it's just a renewal of them leasing fiber up to the school. Or that connection, I should say. Anything more to add, Dots?
No, it's been at least 12 years, when there's multiple contracts in a folder back there. And basically what it does, the ICN fiber that goes throughout the state of Iowa goes to the school. They needed a fiber to get to the library, and then they also jump off of that from the library to the courthouse for the Iowa judicial courts. So that's just a link for all of them to get back to Des Moines, basically.
That was the one thing we had to save in the high school, was that room.
The ICN, yeah.
I approve the lease agreement for Iowa Communications Network and Harlan Library for July 1st, 2026 to June 30th, 2031.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, Acus,
Aye.
Lukey,
Aye.
Barnett,
Aye.
Erickson.
Aye. Number 9, approve change order number 9 for the HMU Water System Improvement Sections 1, 2, 3, and 4 with the deduct amount of $100,000.
So, I know we've been kind of keeping up on this, I think, through updates on that project. You know, we ran over as far as getting that well 35 drilled, had to move different spots. So of course HMU had additional expense on engineering, getting approval from DNR on the new drill site for well 35. Donald and I had some extra time. We worked back and forth with the contractor, and he worked with his drilling sub, basically come up with a number, I guess, that we both felt, or that we felt comfortable with. So this deduction is to help cover that additional engineering expense and our time due to that project completion going beyond the contract completion date. So.
And you guys feel it's fair?
Yeah, it covers our outside engineering costs.
Yeah.
And then some of goes on ice.
Granted, liquidated damages wise, that number could have been 150, 180,000. But there again, you got to prove that, there's, I guess the engineering, the additional engineering in our time was about the only thing we could kind of prove. So if it did go to litigation, could we gotten 150,000? Maybe. That's pretty much a guess, I guess, at this point. But then again, you're going to have legal fees on top of that too. So it was kind of one of those things with the meeting with the contractor. He said, subcontractor's willing to 75,000. General contractor is willing to throw in 25,000 just if we would come to an agreement. More than enough covered our expenses, even a little bit above our expenses, so we figured it's better just to take that instead of trying to fight it and maybe not getting any more.
Get that, yep.
So.
I approve the change order number 9 for the HMU Water System Improvements, sections 1, 2, 3, 4, with a deduct amount of $100,000.
Do I have a second?
Second for Lukey.
Roll call, Acus,
Aye.
Lukey,
Aye.
Barnett,
Aye.
Erickson.
Aye. Number 10, a resolution to approve rates for cable TV, IPTV, internet services, changes and/or additions. All internet speeds are increasing with no change in price, and new offerings are listed.
So yeah, like it states, they're gonna double speeds. And there again, I guess that isn't, some of that's not exactly double. We talked about that, you know, the 100's going to 200, 200's going to 400. 6 is gonna.
4 to 6.
Yeah,
8,
6 to 8, you know, so basically you can't, some of those upper ones, you can't actually double them, but at least they're going up and increasing. Some of the new offerings that are gonna be included on that price sheet, so they'll have prices for fire sticks, which that had to be adjusted, I think, as far as the model that we're selling.
Correct.
So that had to be adjusted. There's an option for paying for additional recording storage. So basically, there's a base amount that you can record, otherwise then your movies start falling off the other end. But there's, I think, is there a couple different, 2 or 3
Yeah.
different, you know?
Up to a terabyte of storage.
Yeah, so you could keep moving up, you know, to another gig up to a terabyte. So that's possible with additional fee. Right now, you can stream up to 3, have 3 streams for that, you know, for what you're paying for your service. So there's the option to have an additional streams for additional price also, if they so choose. They want to have 4 or 5 streams. And then last was we're adding e-faxing on the, as far as people that still fax or have a fax machine.
For businesses that don't want to have a fax line, they can still keep their number, but it's a data service now, and they would just email their attachments to an address, and then it will send the fax for you. And if you receive a fax, it just goes right into your email. So no need for a fax machine or paying for a fax number anymore. It's all e-fax.
Guess any other questions on that? That's kind of a quick overview of it.
Maybe just a couple questions. Joe, this is Kevin. Does this cost us anymore? And then the second question is, how does this put us as far as speed versus the competition at best that we would know of?
This makes us very competitive. Our minimum speed will now be 200. That is kind of a going rate or a little bit less, so we're staying with them or going above the competition. And then offering up to the gig is more than a lot of the competition.
And yeah, basically, Kevin, it's a pass-through cost. I mean, granted,
yes,
you know, it's not
additional storage and that's going to be a pass-through. You don't have to take that, but we'll be able to offer it now.
Okay, great. Thanks for the clarification, guys.
You bet.
I move to approve the rates for cable TV, IPTV, internet services, all internet speeds that are increasing with no change in price, and the new offerings are listed.
Do I have a second?
Second?
Roll call, Ickes,
Aye.
Lukey,
Aye.
Barnett,
Aye.
Erickson.
Aye. Number 11, information only items, McClure invoice in the amount of $3,303.75, and McClure invoice for December in the amount of $7,785.64.
Yeah, so basically that first one, A, is just ongoing engineering work for just this past month. And then B is one that got missed, that we're getting caught up on, that was past due. So that should get us caught up on everything they've got, so.
And that's all in the budget, right?
Yep, well, I mean, that's all part of that project, yes.
That's part of the project.
And then as far as for my report, I've got a few items here. Maybe one of the last updates there on the raw water system improvements project. Still just a very small number of punch list items to finish. We are hoping to have final completion of the project by the March meeting, along with our final payment. So then we should be able to close that out completely in March. Next item, Dylan Zorns in our water department passed his grade 2 treatment test.
Congratulations.
He now holds a grade 2 certification in treatment and distribution.
Well, congratulations on that.
Next item, HMU is currently just an update on, we're currently reviewing material quotes for the electrical services to the new camping spots that we kind of talked about down at the fairgrounds that they want to be added to help kind of take care of some of this Lucas oil race coming up and just with the fairgrounds, and they'll be utilized for RAGBRAI, so forth. So right now, Colburn's reviewing those, and we'll start installation as soon as materials arrive and the weather allows on that. And then I was thinking, information went around as far as the article in the paper with Donald Cody was awarded Community Water Operator of the Year for 2025 by the Our Rural Water Association. And I just wanted to mention also, HMU's keeping up a good theme going. We had the Community System of the Year award back in 2023 too from Iowa Rural Water. So I guess Donald and I had to kind of have a little sit down there in 24 and told him to pick up the slack. Now he got Operator of the Year. And lastly, I've got 2 anniversaries for February. David Swank in our electric department, 22 years.
Oh, good.
And then Brian Lasher in the meter shop, 14 years.
Good.
So, any questions or comments for me or any of the managers? No?
Congratulations, Donald.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I guess the other thing, Joe, I didn't get to mention it when we were talking about item 9 on the agenda. I'd like to applaud you and Donald for actually going after the supplier to get some of the costs we incurred. That doesn't always happen. And I just want to say thank you to both of you for having that mindset of trying to get some of that from the suppliers themselves. So well done, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, and part of that too, Kevin, I know the first day when they said, oh, we're going to abandon this hole and we got to find a new one, we had a meeting and they said, well, then we got to talk about, costs on it. So from the very beginning, we told them, we're not liable for any of that. I mean, we still don't have a hole in the ground. So, I mean, that kind of helped break the ice. I mean, we didn't want it to linger on. So they were kind of made aware from the very beginning, which that helped, I think, in the whole process, that we knew we come to the end of this project and we're going to be talking about liquidated damages or credits, however you want to label it. But
Okay, if there's no further questions, we'll adjourn.
Thank you, guys.
thank you.
Thanks, everybody. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you.
You are investing in the champions of tomorrow. Join us. Together, we are building a legacy.
Programming on HLTV Channel 15 has been brought to you by Pizza Ranch in Harlan, Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan,
Hamilton Financial Services, Fairway in Harlan, Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Paulie Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Murtu Medical Center, committed to you, committed to our community.
Murtu Medical Center, physical therapy and rehab services.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Patriots Choice Contracting, Harlan, Iowa, building for future generations.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor. Skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
You've worked hard to achieve success. You deserve a financial advisor that works as hard for you. At Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, we have the qualifications and the experience to help navigate your complex financial needs. Whether it's investment management, tax strategies, or legacy planning, we can work with you to help grow and preserve what you've worked so hard to achieve. Contact Dylan Hamilton today at 712-784-5500.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at HMU Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. HMU Physical Therapy,